Hey guys! Welcome to another yoga stream or yoga video if you're watching the video. Today it's Hatha Yoga again, or Raja Yoga. It's kind of a combination. Some active and conscious movement. Make sure you have a yoga mat. It's the easiest way to do this because then you have some grip. And let's get started. Let me check this for a second. Yes. Okay. So today we're going to start standing up. So take your time. Find your place on your mat. You can close your eyes, just take a few deep inhalations, quiet and soft exhalations. So try to find your balance. Okay, so I'm assuming that you don't fall down, you don't fall to the ground, but it's different. Balance is also mean that you feel very stable, that your energy and your strength is evenly divided over your entire body. So you can go with your attention towards your feet. Try to feel how you're standing right now. If your weight is evenly divided over left and right, you can relax the toes and just try to balance a little bit. So try to move your weight towards the front, towards the back, the sides maybe a little bit, and try to feel if you can find that middle point, basically that point between your feet, like you're in a circle and everything's evenly divided. So as much weight is on your heels as on your toes. Try to relax the knees a little bit so they're not locked. So bend them a little bit. Release the hips. If you feel any tension there, just let it go. And you're going to need some strength to stand up straight, but try not to harden your body. When you're standing up, try to be soft. So you use just as much strength to stand up, but not so much that you feel like you're using a lot of energy by standing. Okay, so try to relax your shoulders, the hands, soft breathing. And every time if you feel the need to yawn or to sigh, you can just do so. It can be very nice for the body to release some tension. For the next 30 minutes or so, we're just going to move very consciously. So it's important that you bring your attention towards your body right now, so that anything that you notice, you might want to take into account for the next 30 minutes. That you notice it now. If you have some pain somewhere, if you need to be careful with some parts of your body, try to realize that and work with that. Keep on breathing. And then slowly you can start a move. Maybe you just want to swing your arms from side to side. Try to make the movement with your hips, your belly muscles. And from there your arms will just move without you moving. Okay, so they just swing. And you can make it a very soft movement. You can make it a little bit of a deeper movement if you use your muscles, use your hips and your belly a little bit more. Just let your arms relax, let them swing. Touch your body, just don't try to force it, relax your shoulders. And you can always put the feet a little bit wider. Then you have a little bit more area to ground yourself. You can always make the movement a little bit bigger, stronger. Try to wake up that body. Let's get those blood flowing and juices going. Keep breathing deep, okay? So, especially in the mornings, it's nice to wake up everything with the breath and with the movement, without pushing. Okay, you can slowly let it dial down, release any strength, and just let the movement come to a halt, standing still. Again, deep breath. in and out. So try to lengthen your exhalation. If you feel that your inhalation is quite long, try to lengthen the exhalation, okay? So you don't have very long inhalation and very short exhalation. Lengthen the exhalation. Calm the body down again. You can place your hands in your sides, by your sides if you want to, and just bring your right knee up. We're just gonna twist it a little bit outwards, make little circles from the hip. If you want to, you can always just touch the ground with your toes and then bring the knee back up, okay? So if it's too much, just make it easier. Touch the ground, bring the knee in, round it all the way up. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. Bring the left knee up, outwards, downwards, back in, and up again. Just small circles. Keep breathing. Try to keep the hips in one line so they don't sink or fall to one side. One more round and just bring it back. If you want to, you can just shake the legs, shake the feet. Just wiggle them a little bit. As much as you like. Every side. Same thing you can do with the hands. The arms, just shake the shoulders, the hands. Wake everything up. Maybe you want to roll the shoulders. Try to keep moving. Try to make a little bit of, light, playing, movement. You can bring the whole arms if you want. And try to bring all your body along. So you make a very big movement. All the way. Towards the right, towards the left. Open. And maybe you want to do the same thing towards the front. It's like swimming in the air. Just keep moving. Okay, so there's no perfect pose or movement here. All you want is to keep the body in movement, no matter what you do, just to warm up. Just while we're warming up. You can bring both hands or both arms towards the side, just keep moving. You can make small circles that way. Maybe you want to walk the legs if you don't want to wiggle from side to side. Just keep moving. You're going to do the other way around. So if you were bringing the arms forward in a circle, try to bring them backwards. And just keep moving. Any movement you like. Okay, just relax. And then try to stand still. Try to find the stillness. Where nothing in your body is moving. Everything's silent. Focus on the breath. Relax the belly and try to breathe slowly and softly again. Okay. From here, you can come to the front of your mat and we're going to start with our first asana, the first way of moving. We're going to go do the warriors. I think we did it before. Just going to do it again. Maybe we do something different. You can bring the right leg backwards. Try to keep the weight on the left until the right is all the way stretched out until you touch the ground, and then you can bring the weight backward. Okay, that way you can stand firm. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Try to bring the hips forward. You can always bring the feet outwards a little bit. And try to find, again here, your balance. So try to bring the weight on the back foot and on the front foot, evenly as possible. So again, you have that very firm, very strong feeling. The same you had when you were standing in Tadasana, as we did in the beginning, just on 2 feet. Keep breathing, relax the shoulders. And if you want to, you can bring the hands all the way up. You can stretch them. And you can keep them together, or you can keep them open. It's just a different feeling, whatever you like. Stretch it out. Keep breathing, you're doing great. Try to keep the back long, so bring the tailbone down. Pull the navel in and backwards a little bit. And on your next breath out, you can bring your hands backwards. You can hold your hands, you can interlace your fingers if you want, or you can hold your elbows, whatever is most comfortable to you. Maybe you can make a back bend. Try to keep the front knee bent, left leg stretched out, strong. If you want to look up, you can look up. Keep it soft, okay? You can make any back bend as far as you like, as long as you don't compromise the lower back, so it shouldn't hurt in the lower back. One more breath here. And when you breathe in, let go of your hands, let go of your arms. Bring them back all the way up or in front of your heart. You can always come back to your hands in front of your heart. Keep breathing. And then we're going to do the same thing towards the front. You can keep the hands long. You can make a long active towards the front of your, towards the front leg, or you can bring the hands backwards again and make it very soft. Let your head hang down all the way over or on the inside of your left leg. Otherwise, you can keep it active. Try to keep some weight on the back leg. And when you breathe in again, let go of your hands or your arms. Bring them back up. Very good. When you breathe out, relax the arms all the way down. Bring the weight towards the front foot, left foot, right foot with it. And relax again. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, so let your body relax again here, neutralize a little bit before we're doing the other side. Okay, so make sure there's no tension left, or if you want to shake it off, if you feel the need to just wiggle the legs, wiggle the shoulders a little bit. It's like a deer, you know, when they're tense, when they think there's some danger, everything is strong and tense because they need to run. And when it turns out, it was nothing, you see the ripple going through the body. They're letting go of tension of the muscles. And that's what we need to learn as well. After we feel tension, let it go. Teach your body to let go. Gonna do the other side. So bring the weight onto the right leg. Stretch out the left leg all the way towards the back. And then the weight goes towards the back. Open the feet a little bit if you want to. For me, it's always necessary because otherwise it's impossible for me to turn my hips towards the front of the mat. Bend front leg, hands in front of your heart. And you can always turn out the left foot, in this case the left foot. You can turn it out a little bit if you feel there's too much pressure on the ankle. Try to divide your weight as evenly as possible. And just keep breathing. Slowly in, slowly out. And again, if you want to, bring the arms up, hands above your head. You can make the fingers stretched out, so you can make very long, very wide hands, or you can keep them together. You can also choose to interlace all your fingers except your pointing finger. Index finger, sorry, that's lost for the name, index finger. Otherwise, keep them open. Stretch out the back leg, so try to make it strong, make it a strong pose. Then we're gonna go first variation, so a little back bend if you want. Bring the arms backwards, interlace the fingers or hold the elbows, and make a back bend. Activate your belly muscles. Be very aware of your lower back. Try to bring your attention towards every part of your body. Try to feel what you need. How is the front leg? How is the back leg? How are the hips? So every part of your body plays its role, and it needs a little bit of your attention. How is the breath? How are your thoughts? And on your next inhalation, release the hands, bring them all the way up, stretch out again. Or hands in front of your heart. And we're going to do the same thing towards the front. Keep it active and long if you want. Otherwise, you can also choose again to bring your hands backwards in any way you like. Relax the head. Whole body goes towards the front. Can be a little bit tough on the front leg. Maybe you like it, it's fine. Anything you want. It's your party. Try to keep it fun. One more breath here, and when you breathe in, let go of the hands and all the way up again. When you breathe out, relax the hands. And when you breathe in, step back to the front of your mat. And again here, deep breath in, all the way out. So you try to take your time. Between poses, make sure that you take a moment of consciousness, of awareness, of what happened in the pose and how your body reacts afterwards. Sometimes you feel things differently when you're out of the pose, and you can feel what you need. So maybe again, if you feel you want to wiggle, just wiggle, shake it off. Every bit of tension you might have, shake it off. Okay. We're gonna go to Warrior 3. This was 1. We skip 2 for the moment. We go to 3. Again, you can choose, it's a balancing pose on one leg. You can choose to have your hands in front of your heart. You can bring them all the way up, or you can keep them to your side, whatever is the most comfortable for you. I'm going to keep them in front of my heart right now. And we're going to come first back again to Warrior 1. So we're going to take with the right leg, big step backwards, hips in one line, bend the front knee. So we're standing in Warrior 1 again, and from here we're going to go to 3. So we're going to bring our weight towards the front leg. We're going to keep the back leg stretched. And if you want to, you can just keep your toe on the ground, okay? Depending on how much energy you have, how much balance, how much strength. You can choose what you want. You can bring it here. Keep one line with the upper body and the back leg. If you have more energy, more balance, more strength right now, just bring the back leg up. Lift the toes. If you lift the toes, your upper body goes forward a little bit so you can keep that line. Activate your belly muscles, so make sure you have a strong pose. And just keep breathing. You can always keep the front leg or the leg that is on the floor right now. You can keep it bended or stretched. Just don't block your knee, okay? One more breath here. When you breathe out, bend the front leg. Try to bring it back towards a Warrior 1. Once your toe is touching the ground, bring the weight back. Release the arms and step back to the front. Okay? Deep breath in, deep exhalation. Shake it off if you want. And we're going to go towards the other side. So we're going to bring the left leg back, right foot out, right knee bended, arms any position you want. Try to see it as experimenting. You're experimenting with your body, you're experimenting with your balance, with your strength. There is no goal that you need to reach, okay? There's no results that you should get from this. See it as play. So try to find your way towards Warrior 3, any way you see fit. Stretch out your leg, you can keep your toes on the floor, so you can keep this pose. Sometimes you feel that your body needs it. For me right now, I feel this is okay. This is where I want to practice. I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to see how much strength I need on my right leg, how much balance I have. Try to make every part of your body count. Your arms and your hands are part of this pose as well. So pay some attention on how they feel. Do you have some strength in your arms? Some strength in your hands, your back, your neck? Try to keep the neck long. Keep breathing and slowly come back to warrior one. From here, release the hands and come back up. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Take a moment to reflect. What do you feel? What do you notice inside yourself? What did the pose do to you, to your breath, your body, your thoughts? And again, if you feel you want to shake it off, you can just do so. And then from here, we're going to come to a seated position. So make your way down to the floor. You can stretch your legs out in front of you. If you just want to wiggle them a little bit, that's okay, or wiggle the toes. Sometimes very nice to just keep them moving a little bit. We're going to go to a twist. So you can bring the right leg up. And if you want to, you can bring the right foot over the left leg. Depending a little bit on how you're sitting. Your foot is supposed to touch the ground completely, so you don't open the hips, so you keep the hips in line. And then you can bring the right hand up, all the way towards the back. Release it on the ground. Try to keep the weight above the hips, so don't try to lean too much towards the back, just use it as a reference basically. Left hand goes up, and breathe out, let it go down on the outside of the right knee. Just so you have a twist. If you want to, just hug your leg. Okay, so if it's too much for the elbow, you can hug the leg or just hold it with your hand. That way you have less deep of a twist. Otherwise just open. Keep breathing. Okay, very good. If you want to close your eyes, of course you can do so. Just make sure that your attention is with the pose. The attention is with your body, your breath, and your mind. Being in asana means all three work together. It's never just the body, it's never just the breath. It's always a oneness between these three. Just one more breath here. And breathe out, slowly come back. We're going to change sides. So right leg stays on the floor, left leg, knee up. If you want to, bring your foot over the right leg. Breathe in, bring the left hand up all the way, bring it towards the back. Next breath in, right hand comes up. Exhalation, bring it down on the outside of the left leg. And find your position again. Just hold the leg, hold the knee if you want. Try to relax the shoulders, and if you want, you can look over the back shoulders and twist the neck as well. Only if it feels good. Again, it's very important that you don't push too much. Of course, you keep this in kind of a locked twist. And in relaxed yoga, lying down in a twist is nice. Here we're going to sit up in a twist. But don't push too much. So make it a twist that you feel your body likes instead of, it kind of hurts or you feel like you have to twist this deep. Make sure you have some room left, some space left to breathe towards the belly, so relax the belly a little bit. One more breath here. And when you breathe out, slowly come back. Very good. Okay. You can relax both feet again. Then we're going to go into Shavasana. I'm just going to move this thing here. Bring yourself down onto the floor. You can use a pillow if you want. And if you want a side here, please just do so. Anything that your body can use to release the tension, give it. Otherwise, a few deep in and exhalations might do the trick. Anything you need to feel that you can let go. So you can widen your legs a little bit, You can bring your hands on your belly or alongside your body or a little bit more outside. Anything goes. Let's make it a complete relaxation for just a few moments. Try to follow your breath. Shavasana for me is always a good moment to practice some gratitude, to practice some moments of being thankful for taking this time, being grateful for having some time, having the ability and possibility to do this. Being grateful for my body, grateful for just relaxing on the floor at this moment. And take a few more breaths here, a few more moments of complete relaxation with awareness. And then from here, you can start making small movements. Take a deeper breath, fully in, all the way out. And you can roll onto your right side again, preferably right. Left is fine too. If you can roll onto your right, it's easier for the body. And push yourself back up. Okay, so we're gonna come up, sitting down. You can always sit on a chair if the floor is uncomfortable. Use a pillow or a blanket, folded blanket or a book to sit on. And take a few breaths here. And you can take this moment to feel if there's anything that you notice. Maybe it's a physical sensation. Maybe it's more mentally. Maybe you have certain thoughts or feelings that come up. Maybe you notice it on your breath, your breathing pattern, your rhythm. Anything that comes up, anything you feel, try to be aware of it. Maybe something happened or a thought comes up that you want to keep, like an intention you want to set for the rest of the day or tomorrow. And then you can again bring your hands in front of your heart. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to pay attention, to give yourself some love, some care. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me in this yoga session. I hope you had a great time. If you have any questions or feedback or requests for something you want to learn in yoga, please leave it in the comments below. I will always answer that. And I hope to see you next time. Have a great day. Bye guys, have a good day.